Go check out the room. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and then also hit the that little bell. That means you're gonna get notified of other videos that I do. Okay, so this is part of the pier thing right here. So we're just gonna walk. You can see the going out there. And actually, we're gonna walk down this a little bit. For one, it's kind of interesting. Hello, tourists. So okay, so it's kind of cool. Have all this. And we got the taxi, water taxi right there. So the taxi goes all the way down and also goes up this way too, so you can see another one coming down. And we're just gonna film all that stuff. And if we walk all the way down, it's Jim Thompson's house. PKK NYC, Bangkok, New York City. So, okay. Yeah, you can take the waterways almost everywhere, and it's actually a lot quicker than earlier today I took a taxi from around this area to Coastline Road, and it took about 45 minutes maybe. It took a long time. But being on this thing, it didn't take hardly any time at all. And much cheaper. So actually when I was in the taxi, you know, like I've been to Bangkok a lot, but I travel a lot, and I have to reorient myself every time. And you kind of learn new things each time too, so there's things that I feel like I should know and I don't always know. So anyways, I looked at the Grab taxi. It was $190 to get from where I was at in Sukhumvit to Coastline Road. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a taxi. I'm willing to get 200. You know, the Grab taxi I had to wait like 15-20 minutes every time I put a request in. So I just decided I'm just gonna take a taxi and I'll give them something extra. So I agreed at $250 to take me, which is fine, no problem at all. But then I just took this one, and it was like much shorter, and at 100. And I think I even paid too much for that. I'll tell you why in a minute. But now, you know, like when I jumped in the taxi, you know, I was kind of like, yeah, I know it well, I come here all the time. But then, you know, they kind of know, so he's kind of like, okay, you're a tourist. So I think he kind of knew if I really knew Bangkok well, then I would probably want to take one of these, you know, from where I was located. But anyways, so he seemed like he was kind of questioning. So we're gonna walk down here in a minute. This is Jim Thompson's house. So he was kind of questioning me about, you know, how well I do it. You can kind of tell. And I was trying to get off that I do it well. And but then, you know, when I take this as 100, so then I do it right away. It's like, okay, yeah, it took me like 2-3 times longer. You know, and a local would have probably did a different thing than a taxi. But for me, I was like, well, there's no train that gets the two, so you basically the taxi or water taxi, and I chose the more expensive taxi. But $250 is still pretty cheap, but still. The other thing too, this water has a lot of bacteria in it, so I've heard lots of stories about somebody who maybe falls in the water and gets sick from bacteria exposure of some kind, and on and on. So it's like urban myth, but at the same time it kind of makes the person a little bit nervous. So, but anyway, so the part two is when I was just taking that particular boat, you know, it's kind of a salesman to get you on it, and there was almost nobody on my boat, and it was kind of big, and it was 100, which is actually a pretty good deal. It's actually quite cheap, actually. but what kind of got me is that, you know, then after I got off that boat, there's all these little tiny narrow ones, and it's like, probably could get it a lot cheaper even. This is Tim Thompson's house. So I've actually been here before, but I don't want to go back. It's kind of more like a tourist trap place, but it's kind of cool. But basically, kind of walk through all the stuff, and you have to pay an entrance fee. But the thing for me is that, you know, every part of Bangkok is interesting, so why pay money to walk into this particular museum? Well, it's worth it. There's a reason people are there. So anyways, here we go. I'll stop here, tune in, and see other stuff later. Shikinya.